What's new? A new Sport trim replaces the EX trim, part of the 10th Accord generation introduced for 2018. The long-running, highly regarded Accord is Honda's largest sedan, which serves as the starting point for the Accord hybrid variant. Its EPA estimated combined fuel economy rating of 47 mpg is significantly higher than the regular Accord's combined rating of 33 mpg. And unlike some hybrids, the battery pack does not affect cargo space because it's tucked underneath the rear seats. The price difference between the hybrid and the regular Accord is relatively small, and the hybrid powertrain makes more power and gets better mileage than the Accord's base engine. The Accord hybrid lineup gets a new Sport trim for the 2022 model year. Key features include 19-inch wheels, LED headlights and fog lights, a black rear spoiler, Sport pedals and Honda sensing, a package of advanced driver aids. The Accord hybrid isn't alone in this small segment. It competes against the Toyota Camry hybrid and Hyundai Sonata hybrid. For an in-depth review of this comfortable, efficient and high-tech hybrid, please check out the Edmunds expert rating below. Our verdict: the Accord hybrid is nearly everything you like about the regular Accord, just with better gas mileage. Honda's refinements to the Accord hybrid powertrain have reduced or eliminated many of the unpleasant noises it made before. Feature content has been improved as well. How does the Accord hybrid drive? The Accord hybrid is a solid performer overall. It accelerates well at low and moderate speeds. In our testing, it covered 0-60 mph in a relatively sprightly 7.6 seconds. Like most hybrid sedans, the Accord runs out of breath at higher speed, and that means you might need to take more care when passing on the highway. In typical driving conditions, the operation of the Accord's hybrid system is almost imperceptible. The Accord hybrid is stable and composed in moderate speed cornering. You can take it along a curvy road and enjoy yourself. But we will note that we tested the Touring trim, which has adaptive suspension dampers and grippier 19-inch tires. Lesser Accord hybrids might not be as athletic. In our emergency braking test, our test car stopped from 60 mph in 118 feet, which is slightly shorter than average. Around town, the brake pedal is consistent and makes it easy to stop smoothly. How comfortable is the Accord hybrid? Refinements to the Accord hybrid powertrain have resulted in a quieter driving experience with better engine isolation, fixing our major complaint with the previous car we tested. The four-cylinder engine can still be a bit noisy at full throttle or when climbing longer grades, but it now operates in the background as you'd expect. The climate system remains a high point, featuring easily understood labels and controls, with vents that offer good air distribution. Most people will be able to find a comfortable seating position, but some of our editors found the seats too firm. It's not an exaggeration to say the Accord hybrid is the best riding hybrid in this class, and by some margin. Our Touring trim test car had an adaptive suspension, which no doubt helped at higher speeds, but the Accord hybrid was able to shrug off most road imperfections with ease. How's the interior? The Accord's interior is impressively roomy. Legroom is abundant all round, and only very tall rear passengers will run out of headroom. The area for the driver is more limited since the wide center console will have taller drivers hitting their knees against hard plastic trim. The Accord's low seating position makes it a challenge to get in and out of both rows. On the bright side, outward visibility is excellent in all directions, virtually eliminating blind spots. We're fans of the Accord's infotainment system and easy-to-reach controls. The confusing steering wheel buttons are the only blemish. How's the tech? Honda's infotainment system is integrated nicely with the gauge cluster screen and head-up display. The standard 8-inch touchscreen's graphics are clean and easy to read, and the nav system works well. Wireless charging as well as wireless compatibility for Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard on all but the base Accord hybrid. The sound quality of the Accord hybrid's available 10-speaker audio system is unremarkable. Active safety features are the name of the game these days. Good thing most of the Accords work well, though they can be a bit too sensitive at times. Most are standard too, with only blind spot monitoring and rear cross traffic alert not available on the base hybrid. Voice commands require exact syntax to work. We generally relied on manual controls. How's the storage? The Accord offers about as much utility as possible for a sedan. The 16.7 cubic foot trunk is one of the largest in the class. There's also numerous cubbies inside for stashing small items. The center bin under the armrest is generously sized, and the front charging ports and wireless charging pad, if equipped, are in a cubby with room for more than one phone. The cup holders are large and have anti-tip measures. Given the vast amount of rear seat room, there's no issue fitting car seats. Car seat anchors are located under clearly marked flaps and close to the surface with no seating material impinging on access. How's the fuel economy? The EPA estimates the Accord Hybrid gets 47 mpg in combined city/highway driving, or 43 mpg combined for the sport and touring trims. Those trims' 19-inch tires are wider and offer better grip than the standard 17-inch wheels/tires, but hurt efficiency slightly. We averaged a somewhat disappointing 38 mpg on our 150
A new Sport
trim replaces the EX. It's worth noting that at freeway generation introduced, the car relies mostly on the long-running, highly regarded
so driving
Accord
over about
65 mph starts to noticeably ding efficiency. Is the Accord Hybrid a good value? The Accord Hybrid is just like its non-hybrid sibling, a well-built car with a modern, upscale interior and plenty of features for the money. Only a few surfaces were tacky-feeling hard plastic. The Hybrid offers strong value, with more power and higher fuel economy than the regular Accord and only a modest price increase. From an ownership standpoint, Honda's warranties are average for the segment. Unlike some competitors, Honda does not offer complimentary maintenance. Wild card. Like its internal combustion-only sibling, the Accord Hybrid offers a level of sophistication far beyond its price point. Nearly every aspect of the Accord Hybrid reflects an impressive level of refinement, and it's entirely possible to forget you're even driving a hybrid. In its top-of-the-line touring trim, the Accord Hybrid can tackle fast and flowing curves with confidence. If we had our way, we'd only like to see a more robust gasoline engine and fuel economy more in line with its rivals.